So what you see here is pretty routine. There's a little bit more of it on this particular house just because of the drop areas are pretty large. There's also some buckets or pieces of wood underneath this tarp that you don't see. A 5-gallon bucket, a 55-gallon bucket, whatever, just to protect anything fragile. And then we drape it with a tarp to collect all the debris. Over here we have sawhorses that are spread out so we could put a piece of plywood on top of it so it doesn't damage the bushes. There's a lot of debris that's gonna be falling right here, protecting the windows and the siding with more sheets of plywood. So here's the same thing as the front, but just protecting where the debris is going to fall. We try to control where it falls, so we have designated drop areas, but we try to protect more than that because roofing is it's a pretty messy job removing all of these shingles. And the quickest thing would be to just remove those shingles and let them fall down onto the deck. But there's just too big of a chance of damaging something. So we're actually going to remove the roof from up there and bring the material over to this side or over to the other side on the ground to avoid anything dropping on the deck. Now things will drop, which is why we have the big tarp here. Not too much is going to be falling from here, but the homeowner mentioned that these were of some sentimental value, if you will. So we're covering it with these nets just to catch any nails or pieces of shingle that won't fall a lot, but will eventually fall into that bush throughout the course of the day. The water connection for the house, the water main, we're protecting that. We have this over the air conditioner to get any nails or any pieces of debris that fall down. And same type of thing as the water, we're protecting the service box with a sheet of plywood there. Not too much is gonna be falling here, but it's protected if it does. Here's the same type of thing as I explained on the other side. You have a better shot of seeing it. Sheet of plywood over sawhorses to protect the bushes and forcing all of this garbage down, funneling down onto this tarp. So we're just putting these strips of plywood down to protect the driveway from the box. You can see those big metal wheels on there. Without protection, it could potentially mark up the driveway. So we just take this added precaution. So he'll be able to wheel that on there, and then I'll have one more for the front so that the dumpster does not touch the driveway at all. So that's pretty much the procedure, pretty routine, and that's what we do on every house.